Welcome to Bible study with Fred this morning. I'm going to discuss Genesis 26, 34, and 35 from the Authorized Version. And Esau was 40 years old when he took to wife Judith, the daughter of Beeri the Hittite, and Bashemath, the daughter of Elon the Hittite, which were of a grief unto mind unto Isaac and to Rebekah. Now, you can read other things I've written on blogger.com if you're interested. When Isaac was 100 years old, see, chapter 25, verse 26, Esau married two Hittite girls, which upset Isaac and Rebekah terribly. Notice that I said previously in the comments on the passage that began in 10:15 that a Hittite was a descendant of Heth. Genesis 23:10. And Ephraim dwelt among the children of Heth. And Ephraim the Hittite answered Abraham in the audience of the children of Heth, even of all that went in at the gate of the city, saying, and then in 2 Samuel 11:3, and David sent and inquired after the woman, and one said, is not this Bathsheba, the daughter of Eliam, the wife of Uriah the Hittite? Um, Heth was a son of Canaan, who had been cursed by his grandfather Noah for Canaan's father's Ham's behavior after their family departed the ark. Canaanites, the descendants of Canaan, were steeped in the worship that permeated the ancient world. Esau will eventually take more wives of the daughters of Canaan in 36:2. We have no record of how long his wives lived, or if any of these wives were replacing deceased ones, as Judith is not mentioned again. We also know he took a second daughter to the wife of Elon, um, and we do know to a daughter to wife of Elon, and we do know that he had two wives with the same name, Bashemath here, the daughter of Elon the Hittite, and Bashemath, a daughter of Ishmael, later in 36:3. One would naturally assume that Elon's Bashemath had died without leaving children, as they are not mentioned, but we cannot say with certainty. Just imagine in a culture where multiple wives were not unusual, a man during the course of his life marrying two women with the same first name. Joseph Smith, the founder of the Mormon cult in the United States, had many wives, with multiple wives named Sarah. Now, Esau was a carnal man, had married from the daughters of the heathen, whose religious views and sympathies would not be in keeping with how he was raised. Many young Christian men and women in the last 50 years think nothing of marrying someone outside of their faith because their faith is so weak and their commitment to God is less than the allure of the emotional impulse. But we're told specifically in 2 Corinthians 6:14, be as Christians, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion hath light with darkness? An unbelieving husband or wife will poison a Christian's home and set a terrible example for children who are your responsibility to raise with a knowledge of God. Many a Christian parent has been much distressed by their child's choice of an unbelieving spouse. And then we're going to start with Genesis chapter 27:1 next time. I hope this will encourage you to open your Bible, study, and pray about it. Thank you.